Dominic presents a challenge because he's unknown. Dominic presents a challenge because he's undefeated. Changes in the training camp? No, there have been no changes because I train my guys to be the best they can be, and we have to have the other guys adapt to us, and we don't adapt to them. So if Golovkin trains at 100% to be the best he can be, then if we can't beat Dominic with that, then we can't beat him. So it's been normal, if you can call it normal. Not the same, but basically the same. He works hard. He sparred probably by the time we get finished by Friday, he will have probably about 75 or 76 rounds in. And that's all I've been sparring for the last 5 fights. So he's preparing to be the best Golovkin he can be.
He's been looking for the big fight for quite a while. Have you needed to do anything on your part to keep him focused?
He has been looking for the big fight, but no, he understands this fight is because of the IBF mandatory. If we don't fight this fight, then we lose the title. The big fight has been talked about by the press more than by us, because the management and Tom have cornered everybody, and eventually we're going to get them to the point where they have to fight us. They can't keep running, or you guys will criticize it. We're willing to fight anybody, and we've said it in the past, any middleweight champion. Tom has offered great money to BJ Saunders, and he turned it down. I understand why. So hopefully after the April 23rd fight and the May 7th fight with Canelo and Khan, the middleweight division will be less muddled, because Canelo will have to decide what he wants to do.
Does the tranquility here in Big Bear help with the focus?
Big Bear is so slow and so tranquil that it makes training easy. It makes for no distractions. Nobody comes into our gym, so he's able to do the things that he has to do under, I'm not going to say secrecy, but under just the watchful eye of the people here in the gym, and there's no public allowed. So yeah, the tranquility is very important in Big Bear. Not only the tranquility, the altitude and the weather. It's beautiful outside.
21 straight KOs. What do you attribute to Gennady's unique ability to stop his opponents consistently?
Gennady has a streak going of 21 knockouts. A lot of it. Murat!
Start that one over.
Yeah. Gennady has a streak going right now of 21 knockouts for a lot of different reasons. One of the big reasons is God-given heavy hands. He was blessed with those heavy hands and has worked very hard on his balance, on his technique, on his timing, to make that punching power even better. But it's not just from the God-given power, it's from the hard work that he puts here in the gym.
Do you think that power has been the main reason why he's been able to fill the seats, and as we look at a sellout here at the Forum?
The power that Gennady possesses and the way he goes about it is one of the reasons why we've been able to sell out arenas. But I think the major reason, or the biggest reason, is because he's an attractive fight. He comes to fight. For as long as the fight goes, he's pressing, he's looking for an opportunity, he's looking to do something, and once he gets somebody hurt, he's a good finisher. So I think that people like to see that, especially the Latin fans that have really gravitated to him. They love to see a knockout, because that's the typical Mexican kind of fight.
Talk about the moment where you realized Golovkin was a special fighter.
You know, about 6 years ago, I realized that Golovkin was going to be something special, not only in the near future, but in the future. I caught him in the mitts, and I felt his punches all the way down to my toes. He was a little off balance at the time, so we had a lot of hard work to do to get him to understand how to deliver the punches, when to deliver the punches, and more importantly, to make sure that he didn't fight out of himself, that he fought under control.
Did you ever imagine he would get this big in America?
You know, I promised Gennady when he first got to me that if he gave me 3 years, I would make him the most feared fighter, the best middleweight in the world, undefeated champion, and we would be having a hard time trying to get him fights. And to this day, 6 years later, he hasn't squawked. He hasn't said no to anything that I've asked for. He was willing to change his style. The reason he's at this level now and is going to get bigger is because he's one of those guys that's just willing to do whatever it takes to learn and to be better.
We may have seen Pacquiao's last fight last week. Do you see a similar career arc with him and Golovkin? Manny
Pacquiao has had a great career. Him and Freddie have I think it's 12 years or something like that they've been together, and they've been to the pinnacle. And it's going to be difficult to match. Let's just say Golovkin doing that kind of success. We hope to get close to it, but Freddie and Manny have been a special pair that have set some standards that are going to be real difficult to match.